Hello again, good to have you back again. Of course, for those of you tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are regulars, you may have noticed I've been moving more and more away from the daily vids, the opinion pieces on the news and world around me, and moving more into the detailed research and presentation arena. With that, I've also been taking requests from subscribers on issues or subjects you would like to hear more about. Today's vid is actually a request by Fritz48, who wanted to know how much the UK, England in specific, gave away each year in foreign aid, and especially how much went to India. The information was actually fairly easy to find, so here we go, plus I've added in some extra pieces. Let's get down to it. Now, the UN requests that all member states that are a part of the United Nations donate 0.7% of their gross domestic product each year to the assistance and improvement of third world nations, those that need help in their development, either in schools, roads, whatever, to help bring them up and bring them to a better level of society and care for their people. The UK, however, currently donates 0.56%, or about £7 billion, the equivalent of about $11.2 billion, of which £280 million, or about $448 million, goes to India. However, this is probably going to be the last year of that. India's parliamentary members have referred to it as peanuts. I mean, after all, they've got their own space program. Now, while this may sound like good news, hey, England will be shrinking its amount of foreign aid. Actually, in 2013, they're planning on increasing their donations to the 0.7% level, which would be about £12 billion, or the equivalent of $19.2 billion. In addition to this, if all of England's current promises and commitments are met, by 2016, their foreign aid support will equal 1.2% of their gross domestic product, which comes out almost perfectly to £15 billion, or $24 billion. On the flip side, but in a little bit of retrospect, the U.S. currently donates 0.2% of our gross domestic product, which is the equivalent of about $58 billion. Now, there are actually numerous conflicting reports that have the amount ranging from $58 billion to $320 billion. Now, why is this? Because there's conflict between the reports on whether we're just talking about humanitarian aid, the building of hospitals, schools, roads, employment, and whether we're talking humanitarian aid and military aid. Because some people include things such as loans to governments for arms and weapons to protect their people, while others only count, these strict humanitarian aid, schooling, farms, hospitals, things such as that. So, what I've done is in the links down below, I've included a link to a map. You can adjust the years to find out what year you're interested in, and you can literally mouse over the different countries of the world and find out how much aid was given to each individual country. If you've got the interest and want to take the time, enjoy. Now, I'm sure a couple of you out there are like, what are a bunch of jerks? They can't even meet the 0.7% the UN requests, for helping impoverished nations. Well, before you go too far off on that, let me put something in mind. Only 5 nations in the entirety of the world do. 5 in all of the UN actually meet or exceed that 0.7%. Sweden comes in number 1 with 1.02%. Norway comes in number 2 at 1.00%. Luxembourg at 0.99% is at number 3. Number 4 is Denmark at 0.86%. And finally, rounding out the only 5 nations that give 0.7% or more is the Netherlands with 0.75%. Now, with all this other stuff in mind, let me leave you with one last tidbit of information to throw in the old brain pan, rattle around and think about for a while. The national debts. England, the UK, has a current national debt of 67.8%, or if my math is right, about £1,068 million, or $1.7 billion US. While the US, on the other hand, has a national debt of about 75% gross domestic product, which comes out to about $15 or $16 billion. So with all that in mind, this is Fritz48. Hope that answers your question. Everyone else, let me know what you're interested in. Leave me a like or dislike down below to let me know what you think of the direction I'm going. Leave me your comments on the subject at hand. Take care of yourselves. I am the Articulate Grunt. I'll catch you next time. Keep your heads down till then. Bye.